Posting about your podcast on social media without posting only about your podcast can be exhausting. I can't fix that, but I can give you 10 questions to ask yourself that make for great social post ideas. Hello and welcome to another Podcast Pontifications with me, Evo Terra. So there I was, staring at the flashing "What's happening?" prompt on my computer, and nothing comes to mind. Has that ever happened to you, podcaster? I mean, if you're a natural-born social media person, then it's likely it didn't. Or if you're a writer like I am, you probably already have developed some solid practices for busting through writer's block when looking at those social media posts. But if putting words in print is something that doesn't come natural to you, as it often doesn't come natural to podcasters, you may get anxious even thinking about posting content on social media properties. Or maybe that's not your problem, but you're not at all happy with the proliferation of visual social media apps that have stolen all of our thunder. You might be great with text and you may be great behind the mic, but you look at services like TikTok and you wonder how the hell you're supposed to compete with that stuff. Social media, hard or not, takes work. Social media, like just about all kinds of work, takes developing new skills and adapting to changing environments. Even natural-born storytellers, and many podcasters do fit that bill, aren't all that great when it comes to telling stories socially. But social media is also part of the game we have to play as podcasters, right? We know the value, even if the value is difficult to accurately measure, of engaging with our listeners, engaging with other podcasters, doing our best to build our brand, find new people to introduce to our content, and keep connected in our particular niche and even the larger world of podcasting. We know we can't get by with just posting a link to our latest episode and thinking we've got social covered. We know this, but knowing this does nothing to help when you're staring at that flashing "What's happening?" prompt. That knowledge comforts us not when we're looking at our selfie image, wondering what we were thinking when we pushed that big plus sign. Look, I'm not here to tell you what to post on social media, podcaster, but I can give you, as I am wont to do, some questions to think about the next time you berate yourself for having nothing to post. In fact, I have 5 questions. Questions for you to ask yourself the next time you're drawing a blank. And I promise you that one or more of these will work for you every single time. Number 1, did you just get off the phone with someone who left you inspired about a new episode idea? Then share it. Tag that person. Don't bottle all that stuff up and wait till you've got something. No, tell everyone how much you appreciate the person, the conversation, and that you are excited to craft that into a new episode. Number 2, did you just or recently record an amazing interview with someone? Share it. Like, as soon as it's over. As soon as you leave the recording session, jump on your favorite social platform, tag the person you just interviewed, mention some key insights you got and that you're looking forward to digging deep into them when you release the episode. Number 3, has anything changed in your podcast tech stack? Share it. I mean, maybe you just upgraded your mic cables, or maybe you switched DAWs. Things like that might seem mundane to you, but I promise you they are not. Someone in your social circles cares, and someone else was hoping you'd make that change, so maybe now they'll give your show another shot. Number 4, did you recently schedule an episode? Now, if you're super smart, like at least some of you are some of the time, and you get your episodes produced well in advance of their publishing date, great, you've got another reason to share. Go ahead, let your audience know that you've just scheduled an amazing episode that won't come out for a few days or weeks or whatever, it doesn't matter. But tag the people or the companies you mentioned in the episode, go ahead and add a link to your show's website there and get people excited about what's to come on your podcast. Number 5, did you learn something new at a podcast conference or maybe something at a conference in your particular niche or a webinar you attended, something that you just can't wait to put into place on your podcast? Share that. People want to know that you're constantly improving. And others who are interested in that new thing you discovered might be intrigued enough to give you or your show a follow. Number 6, did you just sculpt the most amazing bit of sound? Something like smoothing out a tricky edit or just nailing the timing of a bed music and you were pumping your fist in the background. That is share worthy. Take a screenshot. Or better yet, consider using that screenshot as the background of an audiogram that just isolates that part you're so proud about. This is fun content, and it should get the attention of other podcasters. Being attached and connected to more podcasters is always a good idea, right? Number 7, have you hired anyone new? Or maybe you've decided to outsource a part of your process, like, I don't know, maybe you engaged a PR firm. Let the world know about that. The other party that you mentioned will likely reciprocate and maybe reshare that status update. And it gives people who are following you another reason to look at your podcast, if only to see what's changed. Number 8, have you been noodling on writing an article or putting out a manifesto or generating some other form of long content that you feel would like to share? Well, then do it. All of today's social media properties allow for long-form content. So write it out or record a video, whatever, and get that out of your head and then into the social sphere. Number 9, are you frustrated, scared, or facing yet another existential crisis for either for you or for your show? Open up. Be vulnerable about that. I know that's hard. I struggle with it too. But remember that, and get your shot glasses ready, that podcasting is an intimate medium. And that sort of honesty is almost always repaid with an outpouring of supporters who have your back. And maybe you are even able to help. And finally, number 10, what's happening? I mean, if all else fails, write about your life. That old question, what's happening, that's staring you in the face, well, answer it. No, not every single thing you post about your life is going to be worthy of that. I get it. But also not everything you post on social should be about your show or the fact that you are a podcaster. Heck, I'd even say that most of the things you post should not be about your podcast. So go ahead, share what's happening in your personal life. Be a person. Other people love that. So there you have it. 10 ideas for podcasters who have no idea what to post about on social media other than their latest episode. So many people make this look easy, and for them, it is. But hopefully these items give you some ideas for the next time you're feeling stuck. Feel free to share them with others. And with that, I shall be back next week with yet another podcast, Pontifications. Cheers!